The NFL world is in shock tonight as leaked footage from the Cleveland Browns practice has thrown Shedeur Sanders straight into the center of the biggest football conversation of the year. The clip, reportedly filmed by a staffer or insider on a cell phone, made its way online late last night, and what it shows has fans, analysts, and even rival players buzzing. For months, the Browns organization has kept their quarterback depth chart shrouded in mystery, refusing to answer questions about Shedeur's role or his chances of starting. But this leak might have just blown that secrecy wide open. The video, which has already spread across every major sports platform, allegedly shows Shedeur commanding the Browns' offense with poise and precision, dropping dimes, reading defenses, and outshining everyone else on the field. And now, the internet is demanding answers. From the very first seconds of the clip, it's clear why fans are going crazy. Shedeur isn't just throwing routine practice balls. He's putting on a clinic. The leaked footage shows him delivering laser-accurate passes under pressure, breaking down coverages, and showcasing chemistry with the Browns' top receivers that nobody even knew he'd been practicing with. One insider source described it as rookie behavior on a veteran level, suggesting that what the world saw wasn't just a few lucky plays, but consistent execution that's been happening quietly behind closed doors. That's what makes this leak so explosive. It suggests that Shedeur might already be outperforming expectations, and that the Browns' coaching staff could be hiding just how ready he really is. The clip itself has a raw, unpolished look, clearly filmed from the sidelines, but the audio picks up enough chatter to give context. Coaches can be heard reacting with surprise after several plays, and teammates shouting his name as he threads tight window passes. Even more telling are the reactions online. Within minutes of the video surfacing, hashtags like #FreeShedeur and #StartSanders started trending across social media. Fans flooded the Browns' official pages, demanding to know why a player performing like that isn't being publicly discussed in press conferences. For a franchise that spent years struggling with consistency at quarterback, the idea that they might be quietly sitting on a potential breakout star has the NFL community buzzing. But this story isn't just about talent, it's about control. Reports say that the Browns' PR team has already been working overtime to contain the leak, issuing internal warnings about unauthorized footage and threatening legal action against anyone sharing the video. Yet the harder they try to suppress it, the faster it spreads. Sports insiders are calling it the biggest quarterback leak since the Johnny Manziel era, and even former players have weighed in, saying the Browns might be afraid of the media circus that comes with Shedeur's last name, because let's be real, being Deion Sanders' son means every move is magnified, and if Shedeur really is outplaying the veterans at practice, it could ignite one of the biggest quarterback controversies the Browns have seen in years. At the heart of it all is one burning question. If Shedeur is this good, why hasn't the team said anything? Fans suspect politics, that behind-the-scenes favoritism and contract dynamics are keeping him off the starting lineup, no matter how well he performs. Whatever the case, this footage has changed everything. The spotlight is on Cleveland now, and the world wants to know what's really going on behind those practice gates. As the dust begins to settle around the leaked footage, more details are emerging about what really went down during that now infamous Browns practice. According to sources close to the organization, the scrimmage in question wasn't just a routine workout. It was a closed session evaluation meant to test player chemistry ahead of the preseason roster decisions. And apparently Shedeur Sanders stole the show. Multiple insiders claim that Shedeur not only outperformed the expected starter, but left several veteran players visibly frustrated. Some reports even suggest that members of the coaching staff were caught off guard by how easily he handled pressure situations, calling plays audibly and adjusting formations mid-drive like a seasoned pro. The timing of the leak couldn't be more dramatic. Just days ago, speculation began circulating online about tensions between Shedeur's camp and the Browns' coaching staff. Rumors claimed that Shedeur's representatives were frustrated with the team's lack of transparency about his role, especially given the attention he brings to the franchise. After all, the Sanders name comes with built-in media firepower and a global fan base that watches every move. Some fans believe the leak wasn't accidental at all, but a strategic play by someone inside the circle to force the Browns' hand. If that's true, it worked, because now the entire league is talking about Shedeur, and Cleveland's front office is under pressure to respond. What makes this story even more intriguing is how the leaked footage lines up with previous whispers from training camp. Analysts who attended early practices had already hinted that Shedeur looked sharper than expected, quicker decision-making, cleaner footwork, and a natural command of the huddle. But without official acknowledgement, those reports were brushed off as speculation. Now, with the video out, all those earlier claims suddenly look valid. One former NFL scout even commented, "That kid's mechanics are NFL ready, and that's not something you see from a rookie." Of course, not everyone's thrilled about the attention. The Browns organization is reportedly furious. Sources inside the building say the coaching staff has launched an internal investigation to find out who leaked the video, with some suspecting it came from a player's phone. The team's media department has also been quietly reaching out to platforms trying to get the footage removed under copyright claims, but at this point it's everywhere. Mirrored, reposted, and analyzed frame by frame. The harder they try to bury it, the more fans dig. Meanwhile, Shedeur's social media presence has exploded. His recent posts, even unrelated ones, are flooded with comments from fans demanding his promotion to starter. Other NFL players have chimed in too, praising his composure and mechanics. Some even called him the next big thing. It's rare for a rookie to command that kind of respect before even taking a professional snap, and that's exactly why this leak feels bigger than just a viral video. It's forcing the NFL to acknowledge that the next wave of quarterback talent might already be here and ready to disrupt the old order. Still, the Browns' silence speaks volumes. No statements, no denials, no confirmations, just tension. If anything, that quiet might confirm what fans are already suspecting, that Shedeur Sanders is shaking the foundation from the inside, and the organization doesn't know how to contain it. The public's reaction to the footage has been explosive, sparking one of the most heated debates in sports media this month. Is Shedeur Sanders really that good, or is the internet overhyping a single practice clip? Analysts are split right down the middle. On one side, supporters say this is the start of a new era, that Shedeur's composure, accuracy, and leadership prove he's built for the big stage. On the other, critics argue that practice doesn't equal performance, and that leaking one good day of footage doesn't tell the whole story. But even those critics admit one thing: Shedeur's presence is undeniable. What's especially interesting is how this moment ties into the broader conversation about legacy and expectation. As Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur has faced more pressure than most rookies ever will. Every step he takes is compared to his father's legendary career, and that comparison cuts both ways. It brings opportunity, but also impossible standards. This leak might have been the first time fans got an unfiltered look at what Shedeur can do without the media narrative. There's no fancy editing, no hype, just pure performance. And that raw authenticity is what's winning people over. Inside the league, conversations are heating up. Several insiders have suggested that teams are already taking notice, seeing Shedeur as a potential breakout star who could redefine what it means to transition from college ball to the pros. Scouts from rival franchises reportedly contacted their own connections in Cleveland to verify the clip's authenticity. One anonymous source from an AFC team allegedly said, "If that footage is real, Cleveland just hit the jackpot, but they might not even realize it yet." Still, not everyone is celebrating. Some of the Browns' veteran players are reportedly unhappy with the attention, feeling that the sudden spotlight disrupts team chemistry. A few even believe the organization should punish whoever leaked the footage to set an example. But the reality is that it's too late. The world has seen it, and no amount of internal discipline can erase what's now public. Fans are demanding change. Reporters are circling for interviews, and Shedeur's name is everywhere. Whether the Browns like it or not, this moment has made him one of the most talked about players in football. There's also the cultural impact to consider. Shedeur isn't just a rookie quarterback. He's a symbol of the new generation of players raised in the digital era, where exposure and influence carry as much weight as stats. His father revolutionized football culture. Now Shedeur seems ready to redefine its media side. The way he handles this controversy could set the tone for the rest of his career. If he stays focused and keeps performing like this, he could silence every critic who ever doubted him. But if the noise gets too loud, it could derail everything before it even starts. The next few weeks will be crucial. With preseason games approaching, the Browns can't keep dodging questions forever. Will they give Shedeur more reps? Will they publicly address the leak? Or will they continue to pretend nothing happened while the world watches? Whatever happens next, one thing's clear. Shedeur Sanders is no longer just a rookie name on the roster. He's a headline, a controversy, and possibly the Browns' best-kept secret. Now the NFL community is holding its breath, waiting for Cleveland's next move. The organization's silence has only fueled speculation that internal discussions are happening behind closed doors. Some insiders claim the coaching staff is divided, One group pushing for Shedeur to get more reps with the first team, and another arguing that promoting him too early could cause a media circus. But that debate might already be irrelevant because the circus has arrived. The world has seen what Shedeur can do, and no PR spin can put that genie back in the bottle. The irony is that this leak might end up helping the Browns more than it hurts them. The team has struggled for years to maintain fan confidence, but this sudden surge of excitement has reignited hope. Ticket sales and online engagement have reportedly spiked since the footage dropped, with fans saying they want to see the Sanders kid play live. Even national sports networks have started devoting airtime to analyzing the clip, breaking down his throwing mechanics, decision-making, and leadership traits. The consensus? If this is what Shedeur looks like in practice, the league might be looking at the next big star. Of course, every rise comes with resistance. A few NFL veterans have taken to social media to voice caution, reminding fans that practice isn't the same as the pressure of a real game. One former quarterback tweeted, "Talent's one thing, leadership under fire is another." But that skepticism hasn't slowed the hype. If anything, it's amplified it. The internet loves an underdog story, and Shedeur's narrative, the son of a legend trying to carve his own path, is pure gold. Combine that with leaked footage that feels authentic and unscripted, and you've got a storyline that's captivating millions. As of now, Shedeur hasn't made any public statements. His social media remains active but silent on the topic, filled only with workout clips and motivational quotes. Fans have interpreted that as focus, a sign that he's letting his play speak for itself. Meanwhile, reporters stationed outside Browns facilities are trying to get any comment they can, but team officials continue to deflect. Some believe they're waiting for the buzz to die down, but others think they're quietly strategizing how to turn this into a controlled reveal, perhaps even fast-tracking his preseason debut to capitalize on the moment. Either way, it's clear that this leak has changed everything. Shedeur Sanders isn't just another rookie anymore. He's a lightning rod for attention, controversy, and potential. The Browns can try to suppress the narrative, but the fans have already chosen theirs. A young quarterback who might just be better than the system wants him to be. Whether that narrative becomes reality depends on what happens next. One thing's for sure. The world will be watching Shedeur's every move from here on out. His journey from college standout to NFL hopeful has officially entered the next chapter. And with the pressure mounting, every snap, every throw, every whisper inside that Browns facility now carries the weight of expectation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Field Talk for the latest insider breakdowns, leaked footage reports, and exclusive analysis from the world of NFL drama, culture, and behind-the-scenes power plays.